In this video today, I'm going to be talking about how to identify the man that aligns with your purpose. See, a lot of people will come across different kinds of men from all around the world, all through the course of your dating life or courtship life. However, some of them they are not all sent by God. As a matter of fact, many of them are not in your life to be married to. Some of them are just there to teach you a lesson. Some of them are actually just there to do some project together and you forever remember them. And some are actually there for lifelong games. So how do you actually recognize the one that is there forever before you entangle your heart and allow your heart to be broken when they left? Before you do that, there's a need for you to recognize which is which. Hello and welcome back to Family Builders TV, where we're rebuilding homes and transforming society. My name is Tosin Okpeolua. I'm a mental health professional and a certified transformation coach. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about something very important: how to identify the man that aligns with your purpose. Let's dive into it. The number one man I'm going to be talking about is the purposeful man. A purposeful man will not only understand his own purpose, but he will also invite you into purpose. For example, there are lots of men who are already into ministry, and when they are coming into your life, they are coming with the intention of letting you understand what they do and how you can be part of what they do. So from the beginning, they will invite you into their own purpose. One of the green flag about a man of purpose is that he will not only invite you, but he will value you because he sees you as a woman of substance and then is bringing you into it. One red flag that we can see from a purposeful man is that you can feel used at the end of the day if you don't have your own purpose also, because it's going to get to a point where you will look at it and say, I also have something that I want to live for. But remember, your desire will be for him. So you have to get ready and be sure that you want to follow a purposeful man, because all you will do will have to be for him. Most of the time, when you are following a purposeful man, you have to sit at the back. You have to probably be beside him or behind him as he requires. It's going to be based on his requirements and not your desires. Number two is the project man. So for the project man, he will have the potential and the tendency to be a great man. Everything will look good, everything will look beautiful, but then he is not that thing right now. If you get into the trap of a project man, you will become his creator. You will become his mold. You will become his repairer almost all the days of your life. You don't want to get into this kind of relationship. You don't want to get into potential relationship. You are going to be taking care of that project almost for the rest of your life. We are not in the season of projects. We are not in the season of building somebody. I tell my girls, look, if a man has a need and you're not married to him, let him cry to God. God is the provider. If you train him how to depend on you for his need before you get married, you are introducing him to being irresponsible and you are teaching and enabling him just like his mother, and you are going to pay dearly for it in that marriage. So if you are still single right now, I'm not supporting going for a project man, because a project man will wear you out at the end of the day. Somebody told me something. If you marry someone by pity, you have to be ready to pity them for the rest of your life. That is exhausting. You don't want to do that. So, for a project man, even though they are great right now, let them get to a point in their life where they can actually take care of at least three people before you go into marriage with such a person, so that your life will not be full of stress. Number three is Mr. Pretender. You know, for Mr. Pretender, whatever you do is okay. He's going to mirror every of your desires. He will say everything is okay. However, he's going to wait for you till you get into that marriage. And then he will show you the true person. He will show you his true color, and it might be really, really unbearable. Now, how do I know a pretender? Time will tell. For everyone that pretend, time will tell. I tell you, prayer time will eventually reveal every pretender. For every woman that gets into a marriage and found themselves in a different story, at one point or the other, there was a red flag. You just choose not to notice those red flags. They were there. You just choose to overlook them. So we're not going to do that. For every pretender, I pray the Lord will expose them today in the name of Jesus. One last thing to know about a pretender is you should watch out for inconsistency. Most of the time, they are not consistent. Somehow, if they don't lie directly to you, they will lie in your presence about something. And that is how you figure out their inconsistency. They are also very good spiritual manipulators. They are going to spiritualize everything, virtually everything. They are going to spiritualize it and make you feel you are the stupid one. And sometimes they love bomb you so much that you will be confused if care is not taken. Number four is the provider. Yeah, I love provider. Provider will do everything for you. Providers are the ones you find in the courtroom crying, saying, "But I'm doing everything to take care of this family." But his wife will say, "No, I want more than money. I want your presence. I want the care. I want love. I want romance. I want heart. I want more than your bag. I want more than your money. I want more than the gift. I want your presence." A provider can be very, very good. Most of the time, firstborns are providers. They are natural provider for those of them that are responsible. Firstborn knows how to take care of people. Also, providers are people who love their parents, people that love their parent, people that love to take care of other people. They have the tendency to, they are always sending money. Send money to mommy, send money to Yali, or send money to even people that they don't know. They are fond of taking care of people, which is a very, very good trait. However, they get carried away so much that they are providing for everybody, and they don't have time to even sit down and take care of the person they are providing for. Many of them are not only doing it to their wife or to the person they intend to want to marry, they also do it to their parent. They keep sending money to their parent without showing up. The only time some of them will show up at the end of the day is when their parents pass away. Such men can actually change. The providers have the tendency to change. How? They have to learn to structure their business. They have to learn to automate their business. They have to learn to sit down at home and make use of the computer. Instead of going for the meeting, they have to learn to use Zoom for their meetings. They have to learn to put people in charge, train people, mentor people, put structures in place, put rules in place, so that at the end of the day, they can be able to sit back and take care of the people they love. If a provider is coming your way, it's not so bad, but then you have to sit them down and have this conversation. It's all about your value. Do you value their time? If you value their time, there's a tendency they will not be always there for you. So, two things. You either need to have your home purpose and get busy and then know where to connect. Maybe over the weekend, have a way of connecting. Or better still, let him structure his business so that it fits into a father role immediately you get married. If they don't fix it before marriage, know that it's going to be difficult for them to fix it after marriage. So think about it very well. Number five is the playboy or the charmer. Playboy are always very charming, very romantic, very tall, dark, and handsome. For the most part, playboy are the ones you see for the first time and you'll be like, hey, is a Yoruba eulogy that says, when a woman sees the tall, dark, and handsome man, she will look at him and say, if this is not my husband, this could be my concubine. It's a Yoruba adage. However, the truth in that is playboys are naturally very charming and attractive. As a matter of fact, it's very important to be careful around charming people. Most charming people ended up being narcissistic most of the time. So you have to be careful. I'm not saying that people should not be charming, but give them the opportunity, give them the benefit of the doubt. However, open your spiritual antenna and be sure that you start learning and start seeing them beyond who they are. See, time always reveal a playboy, and one of the first thing to know from a playboy is they easily and quickly request for sex. Sometimes they don't have to ask directly, but they start making the moves, they start touching, and because they are romantic and because women are very flexible when it comes to a romantic man. So before you know what is going on, your pants is wet. Be careful. For people who are playboy, it's very important to have open dating with them. Go to open places. Don't spend time in the private place with them. Don't spend time most of the time alone or in the quiet place with them. As much as light in your power, don't start what you can finish. Meaning that don't start kissing if you know that you do not want to have sex with them. Don't go the path that you cannot finish, because there's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof is death. For a playboy, keep your laps closed. You will run away. One last thing about a playboy is you will feel wanted, but you will not be secured because he's always lying. He's always going after someone else. And that's emptiness. It's just empty passion without purpose. That's not what you want, my girl. That's not what you want. And number six is the passive man. Oh, God. There are three common things about a passive man: he doesn't lead, he doesn't initiate, and he always avoid responsibility. Those three are very, very common, common to a passive man. And this will frustrate you in marriage. So you want to avoid this kind of men by all means. Avoid this kind of men. They will grow up over time, but they are not somebody you want. Like I always tell you, you don't want a man who is a project. You're not his mother. If his mother has not been able to successfully train him till his brain developed very well at 25, you will not be the one to help his mother train him. So it's very essential for you to think twice and not make yourself to put on a construction hat and start building one adult, I mean, one young soul in the body of an adult. You don't want to do that. When a man cannot initiate, when a man avoid responsibility, those things are going to hurt you so bad in your relationship by the time you get married to such a man. His families will maltreat you. He will not stand up for you. He will not fight for you because he's a passive man. There will be need in the house. There will be need for your children. A passive man will not take initiative to stand up and go find something by all means. A passive man will forget your wedding anniversary, will forget your birthday, will even forget himself. So you don't want to go into a relationship where you will be overburdened and overbearing. He doesn't want it. Now, let's talk about the real Coco man. Number seven, the purpose aligned man. Let me wear my glasses. The purpose aligned man, I'm going to read from my notes. He's spiritually grounded, he's emotionally matured, he's vision focused, he doesn't compete with your calling, he complements you. That is the man you want. He's spiritually mature. He complements you. Remember, a man does not complete you, he complements you, right? He is always there to guide, to lead. He allows you to take charge where he cannot. In every relationship, we all need to align with each other's purpose. And it all boils down to understanding your own value and me understanding my value. Do you know your own value? Do you know what you want? Can you tell me specifically what you like and what you don't like? Because once you know what you like, once you know what you can accept, once you know what you cannot accept, when a man comes around your life and they are exhibiting the habits and attributes of what you don't want, it's going to be a standard. You will be able to easily say, no, not here, not here. This is not a season of binding yourself, saying, God said, and then you live in a relationship that you forever regret. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are powerful. You can do whatever you set your heart to do because you are created peculiar. You are a royal priesthood. What happens in your past does not matter. It doesn't influence what will happen in your future unless you allow it. So, this is a season of choosing wisely. Which one do you love out of those seven men that I talked about? Let me know in the comment section. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.